Okay, let's go ahead and look at this question. Let's start by drawing our table or T-chart. And let's go ahead and read it. It says it took Priya 5 minutes to fill a cooler with 8 gallons of water from a faucet that was flowing at a steady rate. Let W be the number of gallons of water in the cooler after T minutes. So let's go ahead and start by making W, and I'm going to go ahead and write gallons or G next to it so I know what we're talking about, and T, and I'm going to kind of write time right here. So let's start by figuring out how much time it takes to fill 1 gallon. If I know that it takes 5 minutes to fill 8 gallons. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take, I can either do one of two steps. I can either go up and down, and I know that in order to get 1, I need to do 8 divided by 8 gives me 1. So whatever I do on one side, I have to do on the other. So 5 divided by 8, and that gives me 0.625. Okay, so I know it takes 0.625 minutes to fill 1 gallon of water. Now, so I like to separate my T-charts because it makes it a little bit easier for me to understand. So if I were to draw a second T-chart where I want to figure out time with gallon, so I know that I want to figure out how many gallons I can fill in 1 minute. I know that in 5 minutes I fill 8 gallons, so I'm going to work the process again. Again, I can do 5 divided by 5. Whatever I do on one side, I do on the other. Now 8 divided by 5 gives me 1.6. So now I know that it takes 1 minute to fill 1.6 gallons of water. So I have 2 different stories here. So I know for my first T-chart or table, I have an equation that's y equals 0.625x, and that tells me that it takes 0.625 minutes to fill 1 gallon. If I were to fill it in with the letters in my table, I would have T equals 0.625 W. So this right here tells me it takes 0.625 minutes per gallon. And then if I were to do my second T-chart, and I'm just going to use the letters given in the table, I would have W equals 1.6 T. So it takes 1.6 gallons to fill up in a minute.